Going to be exploring how to use SketchUp to create pop art portraits. So if we look like here we go. I'm going to go to Wet Hot Pop Art Portraits. Now we had done this in Illustrator back when you were in Graphics 2. So you'll have some idea of this artist that we had talked about once before. But what you can do on this option, this is option number 1 for this project, is you can take one of these pre-made pieces, or you can use the one that you had created back in Graphics 2. So what we can do is we select one of them, we take that piece, you drag it into your folder. Drag it into your folder. Then I'm going to hide this for now. We're going to right click on this first, open with Photoshop, and then we just have to do a few steps to it to get it set up. So when it comes up in Photoshop, what I want you to do, I'm just going to go to Window, Workspace, and Reset Essentials to get everything back where it should be. I'm going to do Command 0 on my keyboard to make it larger. What we're going to do is take the Layers panel out. I'm going to double click right here in the gray, and I'm going to hit OK. From there, I'm going to bring down the opacity to under 50, somewhere under 50, maybe 45 is fine. Then down here at the bottom, we're going to go to the Create New Fill or Adjustment layer, click on that, click Solid Color. From there, we're going to choose a perfect white, and then click OK. Now from there, in the Layers panel, we want to take the white layer, click, drag, and pull it underneath the layer 0, in this case the picture. And now what I want to do is I want to take this file, now that it's dimmed down, you can kind of see through it, into the white. We're going to go to File, Save As. And instead of a PSD file, I want you to change the format here, okay, down to JPEG, and then save it to your folder. Okay, at that point, you could now go into SketchUp. If you don't already have a new document, go to File and New, create a new document, and then go to File, Import. Now from there, you're going to find the image that you just did as that lighter version, not the full color version, but the lighter version. Make sure here where it says Format, you have Use as Image, and then click Import. Now from there, you'll see it kind of follow you as you move your mouse around. I'm going to click on the corner, the origin point, click, drag up a little bit. It doesn't have to be huge like this, it can be smaller, and then click. So you can see kind of it laying on its side, just flat right there. If you do View, Camera, Standard Views, you can see there's top, bottom, front, back, left, right, and ISO. And you see the numbers, Command 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do Command 1 or top, you see it shows it to you from the top or the very front, right? I'm going to zoom into this real close, like this. And this whole project will basically be you taking the line tool, which looks like that pencil tool, and clicking like this. Click. And sometimes you got to zoom in to get the angles the way that you want. See, because it snaps right to the axis point. But you can kind of click, you can kind of zoom out, go here, there, good, good, and then back to where you started. And you'll see it creates a face. Now from there, you're going to continue and create more faces, right? You zoom in, you grab this face, you zoom out. You can use the scroll button on your keyboard, on your mouse to zoom out. And you continue like this. So really, it's a lot of, very similar to what you had done in Illustrator, really, a lot of clicking, right? Trying to get those angles correct. Whether you're following something you found online or following one that you did yourself, you can see it's basically just straight lines. And then from here, what we're going to do, I'm just going to finish off this one real quick. All right. From there, when you are done, you're going to be able to take the push-pull tool and move individual pieces up and decide how high they go. You're trying to make this look almost like a city from the side. Now, not everything's going to be the same height. There will be different levels, kind of like this. And then, as you pull them up, you can take tools like the Offset tool here, and you can create boxes inside. You can divide areas in half, similar to this. Then you can use the Offset tool again to create windows inside those pieces. Right? And then from there, like you practiced, you can kind of pull out pieces to make it look like There's some frames around different windows and things like that. You could, of course, use the rectangle tool, make some smaller windows. And remember, like we tried in those tutorial practices, once you do one of these windows, there's no reason that you can't create some kind of interesting window that's divided, like this sort of thing, and you can go inside and you can click. Sorry. And do some offsetting, like this. And then click this and do the same thing. Right? And you can make this into a component and then make this into other windows that go across here. So you're going to continue this until you've created an entire city. Remember, you should have parts that are parking lots, maybe parts that are parks, of a somewhat finished version. I'll give you an example here. This one's fully colored. Look a little bit like this. If I do Command 1, you see from the front, it looks like Bob Marley. But from the side, you can kind of see it looks almost like a city with buildings and all kinds of stuff. Now, this person chose to color it the same color as the original picture. You don't have to do that. You can make yours look more like a city with building colors or grass colors or parking lot colors, that sort of thing. All right, so that's option number 1.